Hello everyone and welcome to Crafting with Amy. I'm Amy and today I have 3 DIYs. This first one is I'm just taking some tin cans and I'm going to paint them with, I think it's apple barrel bright red, and I'm using a sponge brush to do this. I'm going to cover them with some red burlap, so I'm not real concerned about really great coverage. And I do paint the insides as well, but I don't show that. And I did go ahead and put 2 coats. I'm going to do 4, but for video purposes I only did 2. If you're new here, I want to welcome you, and I hope if you like the content you'll consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell, and leaving me a comment. And if you are a returning subscriber, I really do appreciate you all. This is, I don't even know, I'm not a fan of gold. I don't even, like, my jewelry is white gold. But apparently, I don't even know how long I've had these picks. It must have just been because I couldn't get anything else. So I'm taking the, I like the little, I don't even know what those are. Little berries or whatever, but I'm going to paint these little berries. I'm going to paint them white. And then I also paint the pine cone white. And I do take, while it's still wet, I take some glitter, some silver glitter, and sprinkle over it. I don't know where I got those, or like I said, or why, because I think I've done one DIY where I did gold just for a variety, or I don't know what those are. They look like pears, but pears aren't red, but they're pretty. They have some type of coating on them. And the pine cone has that gold, so I'm going to go over the pine cone. It's really hard doing Christmas DIYs when it's like 70. So I had my Cricut out for another DIY and my Cricut heat press, and I thought I filmed me putting this on the burlap, but I didn't. But I'm going to take now some floral foam. I've cut it down, and I'm going to glue it down into the can. Because I took some red burlap and cut it to go over the cans, and I put a Christmas tree, just a simple Christmas tree with my Cricut heat press. And apparently I wasn't filming. I'm just ready for I don't know. Normally, I mean, I've done some Christmas DIYs, and then my husband and I both got sick, and that lingered. It seemed like forever. So apparently I got these out of order when I was editing. So I guess just ignore this. Let me know where you're watching from and what your weather is like there, because we got really cold and then it warmed up and then it got cold again and then it warmed up again. So I have already cut this burlap. It was a burlap roll, probably from Hobby Lobby. I don't know. I've had it a long time. But I'm just wrapping it around and gluing it with hot glue. And while I had that heat press out for one of the other projects, I thought, because initially I was going to put this and then put a ribbon in the middle. But I'm trying to make some things that will go with some Christmas placemats that I have. And while I was looking at the temperature chart, you can go, there's a Cricut heat press guide that will tell you the temperature to set for the type of vinyl you're using. Of course, this was heat transfer vinyl. And then also whatever fabric or wood, you can even use it on wood, the heat transfer vinyl. But it'll tell you how the temperature you need to set your heat press and the pressure you need to apply and how long. So while I was doing that for the other one, I saw burlap and I'm like, I'm going to try it. I never had put it on burlap. So now I have this little mini checked buffalo check ribbon, and I'm just going to measure and glue it around the top. And I only put the glue where it joins. I'm going to put it around the top and at the bottom. I'm just showing you the other two cans that I have that I'm going to do. I haven't painted them yet, but I've already printed those off, because these would be neat to set with your place setting with utensils in them, napkins. And then I have these. I wish I had have removed. This was an afterthought. Not put the star on there, because now I'm going to take a little bitty buffalo check ribbon that came from Temu and put it up there. Because we have a black Christmas tree, and we put silver, red, white, I always had a white Christmas tree or a green one, but I had always wanted a black one. I have to cut this one down. And again, I do not know where that pick came from. Because it really isn't something I like it now that I've gotten rid of that gold, but and then this, I have no clue. It's just something I have. It looks like some pine sprigs. So I'm putting those down in the foam. And then this is some of that. It almost looks like blue spruce or something that I got from Temu. So I'm doing the same thing to each one of them. I just swapped it, the sides. And then I'm going to make the other ones, so I'll have 4. Like I said, you could put napkins in there, you could put silverware. So for this next I've seen this done and I've always wanted to do it. I have these 2 LED candles and they actually have wax on them. So these are some napkins, and the placemats that I have kind of look similar to that. I got them free from Temu. Well, for 1 penny. I got, because of one of their whatever things and all those, I don't know, it's a rabbit hole. But I got the placemats, and I got a t-shirt. I like their t-shirts, they're good quality. I think it says, sometimes I just have to remind myself it's not worth the jail time. I love funny t-shirts, but so I've just cut this, and then I'm going to remove, it's 2-ply. You have to remove everything except the outer. And I didn't know, since these will have a yellowish tone, if it would work or not. And I got this little mini iron from Temu for free with my credits from doing the price adjustment thing. I've never used it until now, so I just wanted to try this and see if it would work. And you could use a regular iron. The one thing I didn't like about it was I couldn't control the temperature. So you just wrap this around your candle, and I've left a little bit up at the top because I'll cut that down. I didn't have any white ones, but they actually have wax, and it has like a vanilla smell to it. And that little iron, I couldn't get it in the frame because of the plug-in. To show me doing this. So then you take wax paper and you place over it. Because that's mostly, I just make things that, since I no longer sell crafts, I just make things for our house. And then you put the wax paper, you fold it around it. And like I said, the little iron doesn't reach because of the cord. So I try to show as much as I can. And I apologize for being out of frame, but you're supposed to have it just on like a warm setting. But this just melts the napkin into the wax. So I cut that out since I was out of frame. And on that one I messed up the seam in the back. But I like this effect. I'm gonna, I probably should have used my regular iron, so I could have, but it's just so big. So I could have controlled the heat. And then I'm just gonna cut off this excess as close as I can, and then take that little iron and go down in a downward motion. That thing got pretty hot, so I probably should have used my big one. But I've always wanted one, and I got one order from them for 45 cents with credits from price adjustments and stuff. And that was another t-shirt and that little iron. And then I immediately got a price adjustment and it made it 5 cents. I'm just going in a downward motion. It kind of has a scalloped look. I haven't tried them at night to see what they look like, but I'm just pushing that down. I did have to cut a little bit off. So I do the same thing to the other one. And there they are. I like them. You can better tell what it is in person, but not so much on here. So you'll have to let me know what you think about this. I'm sorry that I was out of frame with that little iron, but this is my Cricut heat press bag. They send you a little bag, and they even send you a little glitter seed that has little antennas like a Cricut to put on your bag, but I've never used it. So I'm going to make a pillow out of it. And I have the same scenario here where my plug-in is. And I have this, I don't have a Cricut mat, so I use this board. And then I have printed off on heat transfer vinyl Farm Fresh Christmas trees, I believe. So I first iron that, and I set the heat press. I had to change the settings. I went by what it had said to put the little Cricut design on it, but it didn't work. So I set it to 315, I think, and I'm turning it sideways. Because I think that's like a muslin. And of course, you know, I weeded it, and I don't have a real good way to show myself because of my setup doing Cricut stuff. So I just peel that off. I love that thing. Now I'm going to cut these strings because it was a drawstring bag. Had I had a pillow form, initially that's what I was thinking. I thought I had one. A small pillow form. I would have put the double-sided Velcro to attach it, because I've made pillows for our son, and put the double-sided Velcro, like, then you can take the form out and wash it. Wash the case and even wash the pillow. But I'm going to be stuffing it with polyfill. Well, didn't mean to make y'all feel drunk right there. I hit my camera and stuff so much. So this is just polyfill from Walmart. And you just stuff it to your liking. Getting those little corners. I almost messed up because I almost made the design too large, and I thought, well, nope, I better change it because to allow for the expansion once the polyfill was put in. You can do so much with and if you didn't have a Cricut, you could take this, and I've taken fabric or burlap and put Mod Podge on it to stiffen it up, and then put a stencil on it. I'm not great at stenciling though. That's something I've never been real great at. So now I'm just going to glue with hot glue. To close this shut. I almost made a deer one, and I may do that for my husband, for the back of his head. I made him one with deer fabric before that's kind of oblong for the back of the neck, but it's about worn out, I think, or I think we did away with it. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and I guess I'm going to start working on the mystery challenge items for the mystery challenge video with Lori from the Crafty Connection. And I don't have a clue when I'll have that uploaded because I haven't started. But I just finished getting this sealed up, and then you have yourself a pillow. I've never glued one like this, but I didn't want to sew. My hands aren't doing too well right now. But I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and leave me a comment. Let me know, have you started decorating for Christmas? We have outside, because normally it'll get real cold or rainy or something. So my husband went ahead and did outside. And we thought about going ahead and putting up the tree, so we normally wait until Thanksgiving Day. So I will see you all in the next video. And you all have a great rest of your week. And thanks for watching.